Hello viewers, thank you for watching our channel. Our last video we discussed on inequalities, and we want to continue again on that same topic. So we have linear inequalities. Solve the following inequalities, sketch a line graph of each solution. While in the previous one the line graph was not sketched, but with all the one we have here, we're going to sketch a line graph. So we have question 1, question 2, question 3, question 4. Then I want us to note something. We said MB, these symbols, these two symbols, the one that looks like this and this one, the very first one says show that the value means whatever the answer that we get from each questions. Like, let's assume the first one we arrive at x equals less than equals to 5 or minus 5. Let's say less than equals to minus 5. So because of all this thing, because of this sign, we can only go for this, because this particular one says, because we will put it here, this particular one say this symbol shows that the value, because of this, anyone that carry things like this, minus 5, this is minus 5, let me write it properly, minus 5 is included in the possible solution. That means less than equals to is included. So it could be positive 5, it's still the same thing like this, but once we have like this, we can't use this symbol for anything that is less than all alone. So it can only go for the very first one here, this very first symbol. It will now be like this, less than 5 is not included in the range of value of x or in the possible solution. So let's solve the first question. So now we input this equation into our answer. So let's pick the first question. The first question is here. We said f open bracket 3x minus 2x close brackets less than equals to 1 over 3 open bracket x plus 3 plus 4 close bracket. So let's clear the bracket first. So from here now, let's use f to multiply everything here. Then we use 1 over 3 to multiply everything here. So it will now give us clear bracket. Clear bracket. Clear bracket. So f times 3x, so it's going to give us 3 all over 2x minus f times 2 is going to give us 2 all over 2. Then we'll pick this symbol less than equals to, it will be there. So 1 over 3 times x is going to give us x raised to power 3. Then this plus, we'll pick it. So 1 over 3 times 4 is going to give us 4 all over 3. So with this now, let's look for the LCM. We do for this side, then we do for this side. LCM of this, let's put 2. So 2 into 1, 1 times 3, 3x. 2 into 1, this negative is still there. 1 times 2, still remains 2. So let's move to this side. LCM of here is 3. 3 and 3, 1. 1 times x is still x plus 3 and 3, 1. 1 times 4 is giving us 4. So from here now, this symbol now, we'll put it back. Then we need to cross multiply. We want to cross multiply. So that means, let's put it cross multiply. So we want to cross multiply. Let me put the symbol here. We want to cross multiply. So let's pick it like this. So it's going to give us like this, 3 bracket x plus 4 close bracket less than equals to, then 2 times 2 bracket x 3 minus 3x, there's a mistake here, 3 times this, so we have 3x minus 2. Once you cross multiply, use this 3, then use this 2 to multiply this side, plus 4. So it's going to be like this. So now let's clear this bracket too. We use 3 to multiply everything, 2 to multiply everything here. So 3 times 3, 9x, minus this one is 6, then less equals to, then 2 times x is going to give us 2x, then 2 times 4 plus 8. So let's collect the terms. Collect terms. So 9x still remain 9x. You transfer this one to this side to give us minus 2x. So transfer this 6 to this side, less or minus 6 plus 8 is still remain. So from here now, if you remove this one from this, 2 from 9 is going to give us 7x less than or equal to this one plus this one is going to give us 14. So we multiply both sides by 7 equals 7x all over 7 less or minus 14 all over 7. So this 7 cancel this 7. So this 7 here 1, 7 here 2. So we have our x equals less than equals to 2. That's the answer we have here. But based on what we have here that we talked about, sketch a line graph of each solution. So the line graph will now look like this. So a straight line, we put our x here, and mind you, this particular one is, we said, is less than or equals to 2. So that means our 2, let's put our 0 here, 0 here, then 1, let's put 2 here. Let's say 2 is here, our 2 here. So we now draw less than equals to, so the line will come up like this. Then this thing, we now put this symbol that we talked about. So how do we know which one we should put? Because this one, it has less than equals to, because of this down part sign, shows that it's equal to that same 2. And see where this arrow faces to this side. So our 2 now will face like this. So that means there is a graph for this, and we can only put it like this, that okay, this one, so we now, so far is equals to, we pick the second one, this thing we will shade it, it's going to be thicker one. It's not it's not this one, so it's this. That means shows that the value less than 2 is included in the possible solution. So this for the very first question. Then at the same time, this, we can even draw this thing again by just a straight line. X will still remain the same place. So our 0 here, let's say our 2 here is the same way. But instead of raising this thing up, it's going to be parallel with the line. So our tick 0 will be here. Then our arrow 2 will be parallel on top of this till infinity. So that's it. So let's look for another examples. Let me clear this side. Let's pick example 2. Minus 2 bracket x minus 3 close bracket greater than minus 3 open bracket x plus 2 close bracket. With this one too, we're going to clear the bracket inside, use the one outside to multiply the one inside. So let's clear bracket. So minus 2 times x, so it's going to give us minus 2x. Then minus 2 times minus 3x is going to give us plus 6. Then greater than minus 3 times x is going to give us minus 3x. Then minus 3 times plus is going to minus 6. This one will now give us minus 6. So with this one now, we collect the times. Collect times. So minus 2x. When you transfer this one to this one, it's going to give us positive 3x. So then, if we transfer this one on top, it's going to give you minus 6. With this, say minus 6. So with this now, we have, when you deduct this one from this one, we have x, or 1x, but it's still the same thing, 1. So this one still remains the same way. You know, negative 2 plus positive was remove 1. So that's why we have x here. This one negative and negative. So it's giving us minus 12. This one is minus. This is our value now. So we now input from the graph that we want to sketch. So let's do like this. And mind you, let's put our 0 here. Anything from this side is positive, but anything from this side is negative. So let's say our minus 12 from 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, to minus, so let's say our minus 12 is here. So minus 12. So you see this sign now, this particular one now is just greater than, not greater than or equal to, it's just only greater than. So we now pick it up, just pick it up like this. You put the 0. Like I said here now, it can go with this one. You see where our arrow shows move to. So that means we just push it like that. So that's what they expected from us. Then that it shows that the value minus 12 is not included in the possible solution. Then I told you can even draw this graph line in another way around, or it could be like this graph line. It could be like this, just a straight line. Again, our x is here, so let's put our 0 the same way. Then assuming our minus 12 is here, so this 0 will now be on this line, parallel to that line. So the direction will now go like this again. I hope this video added a value to you. Please help us to like our page and subscribe to our channel. Till our next video, I'm yours because it cares. Thank you.